Lone Survivor is a really awesome and scary game. It's got guns, monsters, and pixels. But what really makes this game amazing is attention to detail. The game manages to involve the player through detailed atmosphere and design, not fucking super graphics. Some of the best design choices in Lone Survivor rely on the concept of contrast. There's a part of the game pretty early on when you need to find this girl's apartment. You go from this area to this one. It's a really nice contrast because this area feels more alive and colorful than the other one did. It's even got people in it. Look at that dancing. This guy gets all the bitches. Then all of a sudden, this turns to this. Do you see the contrast? Because this room is so drastically different from the way it was before, the differences are all the more striking. In other words, contrast makes your mind focus on the differences. See, if you went from this area to this area, it would just feel like another empty room to go through. But because it went from a colorful party scene to a gray, empty room, it feels more disturbing and strange. Contrast also plays a large part in sounds, too. There's this one part where you have to go through some creepy-ass hole in the wall. It's really dark and quiet, but it's not really all that scary until... Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, see, why was that scary? I mean, the idea of being chased is pretty scary, but it's more about the transition from silence to scary noises. If there had already been noises playing, that scene wouldn't have been nearly as scary. But it goes from absolute silence to creepy music and scary noises, and that makes it a whole lot scarier. Now here's where I show you more fucking magic. So you get out of the hole and you're fucking scared. Scary music is still playing and you just want it to stop. Now, there's this mirror here, and you use mirrors to teleport back to your apartment. Let's take a look at these rooms, shall we? They're decently lit, they're blue, which is a calming color, and the music is pretty relaxing. Once again, this is done on purpose. Look at the contrast. Just fucking look at it. It's supposed to feel nice. I mean, the same goes for this guy's apartment. He helps you out during the game, so it makes sense that his apartment would be well lit and have nice music. Going from a scary, dark place to a bright, calm apartment makes you feel a lot more safe, and that's the point. Just from these areas alone, contrast makes the game feel so much more detailed. The last thing I want to talk about is contrasting colors. There's this part of the game where you go into a dream sequence and you see the main character with the girl. The colors are really vibrant and you're outside. Once the dream ends though, you wake up in a small brown room. Now, brown is often used to convey coziness or small areas with not much going on. After seeing the character with another person in a vibrant, colorful area, the dark, brown room really reminds you that you're alone and trapped. And that's important. I mean, lone is in the fucking title, so the game better make you feel alone. If the dream sequence never happened, this room would have been much different from the other areas you've explored. But when you go from a bright, open area to a dark, closed area, that feeling of being trapped and alone really hits you. These may seem like such small things to make a big deal out of, but they really add to the atmosphere. Contrast is a really amazing aspect of this game, and it deserves to be praised. I am Cam Bam, and that concludes episode 1 of Lone Survivor.